If you and your partner both work full-time and still somehow have to get dinner on the table between activities and homework, this one's for you. Here's our realistic no-shame week of meals. So Monday we started off with chili that was left over from Sunday. I made a big batch. It was enough to make lunches for everybody as well as 2 dinners. Tuesday is our kids basketball night, so the dinner has to be really quick and easy. So I just did some nuggets and fries. Kids love basketball night because they love nuggets and fries. I also took some fries out to save for the kids' lunches the next day because that makes it very easy the following day. And then for the parents, what I did was I just took the nuggets and cut them up and then made some wraps with them. So I just put some cheese in the wraps, some lettuce, a bit of mayo, and then I did add some fries. I also had a little side salad just for that extra boost of fiber. You just make sure that's wrapped up really tight, and then it makes a super fast and easy dinner. I hope I don't get too judged on this next one, but it was one of those days that we just needed to get something on the table. So I just made some scrambled eggs along with some peas. So there's me taking some shell out. So for the kids, the eggs are very plain. I just added a bit of egg white for that extra protein, a little bit of salt, and just mix it up and just quick egg dinner with some peas on the side. And then for my husband and me, I added some jalapenos, some turkey slices and mortadella in there, and some feta cheese, and it was actually pretty delicious. And honestly, eggs have a lot of protein. Peas are good for vitamins and fiber, so I mean, it's a complete dinner. The next day, it's Thursday, and Thursdays usually are pasta night, where we have the pasta sauce that I make on the weekend. It's our super veggie filled pasta sauce. I had mine with a little bit of cottage cheese on the side just for that extra protein, and the kids just had it with the pasta sauce and some milk. And then the next day, I was requested to make a pizza, and I had taken some pizza doughs out, and honestly this took me 20 minutes to do. So I just rolled out a pizza dough, and then I used my mom's secret pasta sauce, pizza sauce, and made the pizza. And it was just literally pizza with some mozzarella cheese and some pepperoni for the kids. And for my husband, I made a panzo. So you roll it out the same way you roll out a pizza, but you make it more oval shaped rather than round shaped. And then instead of putting the sauce and all the fillings on top of the entire area, you just put it on half of the panzo, because then you will fold it over. And this is my little trick for cheese. So when you have cheese and you don't want to use all of it, just take half of the cover for the cheese and then place it on top of the cheese that you're planning to keep in the fridge, because it keeps it from molding, and it's a really good trick. So I just grated some cheese. It is mozzarella, I think I mentioned. And then I put that on the pizza and half the panzo, and folded the panzo over and sealed it really well so nothing gets out. And in the panzo, I also added some mortadella as well as the pepperoni. And it was so good. Honestly, it was so good. I'm not supposed to eat this much wheat in 1 week, but this was just one of those realistic wheat heavy weeks, and I'm gonna have to do a little bit better next week for myself. So this was one of those nights where I had to do something after work, so I just kind of left this in the oven, and then when my husband came home from work, he took it out, warmed up the oven, and then put everything in the oven. And it takes about between 25 and 30 minutes to bake on 400, and you just have to monitor it, to be honest. Oh, and one thing I forgot, and what I'm doing here is I'm just making little slits on the panzo so it doesn't explode in the oven. Put some oil on top of it. You can also use egg wash, and that's it. Everybody loved it. I had mine. I had one slice of pizza, I had a little bit of panzo, and then I had one boiled egg for that extra protein. So these are our real meals for a real family. If this helped you feel a little less overwhelmed, I'm glad. See you in the next one. Follow me for more mom-friendly and kid-friendly recipes that fit real life. Enjoy!